Now this might be a little bit of a hot take, but I don't like structure mods. Now all these mods that add a bunch of structures to the world, I just don't like playing, personally. Like when I'm making a mod pack with mods I want to play, I never add structure mods. So yeah, in this video I'm just going to explain why I personally don't like playing with structure mods. Now, just a little disclaimer. I'm not saying that I hate all structure mods. I mean, structure mods can actually be pretty good in the proper mod pack. Like when you're doing ones based around RPG and exploring and stuff. And yeah, absolutely no hate towards any of the creators of these mods. I'm just explaining why I personally don't like playing with structure mods, that's all. Now, my main reason for not liking most structure mods is usually because most of them commit one or more of these problems that end up kind of souring the mod for me. The structures they add can have OP loot, be unbalanced, or break progression. But then they could add too many around the world for my taste, and they end up cluttering it up. And the third one is sometimes the structures can just look ugly, in my opinion. Whether that be how they generate, like slicing up the terrain, or the actual build itself looking out of place. So yeah, I'm just going to go through these points one by one, I guess. So yeah, a big problem I've noticed with a lot of structure mods is its unbalanced loot. And this can come in many forms. Most commonly, chest loot. Even some vanilla structures, I would argue, have really OP loot, like desert temples. But yeah, whenever I spawn into a world immediately and find a structure and the chest in it has, like, diamonds or iron or even food, it just feels cheap to me, because then I don't actually have to, like, work to get any of that stuff on my first day. Like, immediately collecting a bunch of iron and diamonds off rip kind of just makes Minecraft too easy, in my opinion. And it totally defeats the early survival feel of, like, the early days of a Minecraft world. Chest loot isn't the only thing that can be unbalanced in a structure, though. The blocks they can be made of can be OP. Like, I've seen structures that just have, like, diamond and emerald blocks, like, just sitting there and stuff. You can see in this picture here, I found a structure that just had, like, 7 anvils, like, just sitting there. That kind of thing I just don't really like. I don't know. OP loot is at its absolute worst when it actually, like, breaks progression. Like, say you find a structure with a bunch of iron and diamonds in it on the first day, and then you don't even have to go mining, because you can immediately make armor and tools, and then go to the nether, and, you know. Just personally, I think OP loot can speed up progression way too much, and make the game way easier than it already is. And when the game is too easy and quick for me, it just gets boring. Now this next point isn't applicable to too many, like, standalone structure mods. This is more aimed at mod packs with a ton of structure mods in them, and they just clutter the world, and in my opinion they look ugly. But yeah, I hate when my world is just, like, full of structures. There's not a lot of open land left, because it just feels bad when I'm looking for somewhere to build, and all the good spots are taken up by some structure in the way. So either I can spend half an hour of my life demolishing the whole thing, I could live next to it and it'll kind of ruin the vibe, or I could build somewhere else that probably just wouldn't be as good as my original spot. But yeah, overall, when too many structures are cluttering the world, it kind of just ruins the vibe of, like, the overworld feeling like an untamed wilderness. Which is a feeling I think is really cool, by the way. Like, when I play Minecraft, I like feeling like I'm the only one in the Minecraft world. Knowing the stuff I'm building is, like, the only real, like, man-made buildings in a world that aren't abandoned is just kind of a cool feeling, and it makes everything I build feel more impactful and unique that way. Now, this last point isn't as important to me as the first two. But yeah, me personally, there's a lot of structure mods that just look ugly, in my opinion, to be honest. And this is definitely more of a critique of a building style itself than structure mods specifically. But yeah, me personally, I don't really like the building style that involves, like, a lot of stairs, trapdoors, fences, stuff like that. Like, they're built more to make sense in the context of real life. Like, me personally, I just prefer builds that make more sense in the context of Minecraft, rather than builds that are trying to be more realistic. But yeah, that whole discussion could totally be another video on its own. Let me know if you want to know my opinion on building styles. But yeah, a lot of structure mods, especially newer ones, use that building style, and since I personally don't like it, it's just not my jam. Also, a lot of structures in structure mods have placement issues. Like, it's pretty common if you download a structure mod to see them spawn underwater or spawn on water, slice mountains in half, that kind of thing. And yeah, that is just the reality of a lot of structure mods where they have that issue, and it's just not for me. That was my opinion on Minecraft structure mods, why I don't tend to use them. If you want to know a structure mod that I do prefer, I really like Doom-like Dungeons. It's a pretty cool mod. It's on a lot of versions, and it has, like, these really big, like, dungeon mineshaft kind of things underground that look pretty unique, have pretty balanced loot. And the thing about it that I appreciate the most is it's very stylized to look a lot like actual Minecraft structures. Like, it fits the theme of other Minecraft structures that exist in the game. And the loot in the chest, from what I noticed and what I've seen, it looks pretty balanced, which is also nice. Also, what I really like is how most of the structure appears underground. Like, there's literally just a ladder that goes to the surface, and that's it. That actually feeds into more of, like, a fourth point to why I don't like structure mods. I just don't like surface structures in general, to be honest. Because, like I said, it kind of ruins the, like, lonely wilderness feel of Minecraft. And also, when structures are on the surface and they have a good loot, they're really easy to find. That's actually why I don't like Minecraft villages, for that matter. Like, whenever I make a mod pack by myself, I usually find some sort of mod to actually disable villages. Because trading is OP, they have OP loot, I don't like how they ruin the feel of the game to me. But yeah, Doom like dungeons, I just don't really have a problem with any of it. It's a pretty good structure mod. Also, I like using sparse structures. This isn't a structure mod itself, but it does make it so every structure in the game, and modded ones especially, will spawn way farther apart from each other. Which I like, because not only does it make the overworld feel more empty, but it also kind of spreads out loot a lot more. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, join my Discord, follow my Twitter, play Industrial Basis, subscribe to my second channel, visit my website, and goodbye.